Ma'am, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Taylor back in February 9th, 2014?
Yes.
And while you were operating that motor vehicle, ma'am, had you had something to drink, some alcohol?
Yes.
Did that alcohol affect your ability to drive that car?
Yes.
Okay, how so? Were you swerving? Were you, how so?
Uh, I mean, I'm sure I was swerving. Typical reactions to alcohol, swerving.
Okay.
I'm sure of. I'm so sorry. I don't.
No, it's okay. Look, I'm just saying, Ms. Hook, I just have to get a factual basis. So that's why I'm asking. If the police report indicated you were swerving through lanes, would you dispute that or would you agree with it?
I probably wouldn't dispute it. Unfortunately, this did happen quite a while ago and I was impaired, so my memory obviously is not going to be 1,000%.
But does that sound accurate to you?
Yeah, I probably, yeah, if I was intoxicated, I was most likely swerving. And then I stayed stopped at a light and didn't move.
Okay. Mr. Gazicki, are you satisfied with that factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor, and the additional fact that blood alcohol was 0.168 on a lab report from the state police.
And you're stipulating to that?
We're stipulating to that, Your Honor.
All right, so I'll accept the plea as knowing and voluntarily given. Ms. Hook, you've been gone for a decade. You've been gone for 10 years on this.
Yeah, like I was explaining to my attorney, I've been in trouble before. I thought he had given me the stipulations on what I was supposed to do. I brought them up. It was just, it was a big mistake on my part. I thought I did what I was supposed to do.
Okay,
I did.
Ms. Hook.
Yes,
Ms. Hook.
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you picked up any new cases?
No, there's, that.
Is that your only criminal case that you've had?
There was within a 1 month time span, I had this charge and another one. They were both the same. I was dealing with a bad situation with my roommate and I made bad choices for a couple months.
I'm just asking, did you go to court on that case?
Yes, yep, that was done, complete. Everything is done, closed out, everything.
All right, and you haven't had any trouble in a decade?
Nope, I haven't drank in 9 years. I have a 5-year-old with cerebral palsy who I'm his primary caregiver. Other than taking care of him, I really don't do anything.
All right, ma'am, it's been a decade. I see nothing on your criminal history whatsoever since the date of this offense, which leads me to believe that you do not need probation. Because it's been a decade and you've not continued any criminal acts whatsoever. So I'm going to do an immediate sentence on this.
Okay.
All right, you have a fine of $400, court costs of $200, state assessment of $50, and a crime victim's rights fee of $75. Those last two are mandated by the state of Michigan. Okay. So that brings your total on this to $725. And you just posted a bond, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So we'll apply the bond.
Awesome, thank you.
And you'll still owe this court about $50. You'll get notice of what you owe in the mail, and you could just pay that within the next 2 weeks, okay?
Okay, absolutely.
All right, you're all set, ma'am.
So all I have to do is pay the rest of that fine? I don't have to do anything else?
Do you want me to give you more?
No, ma'am, no, yeah.
It's been a decade, Ms. Hook. I have to use my discretion. You haven't had any trouble in 10 years. I don't want to reward you for absconding for a decade, but at the same time, I have to, I'm looking at what's in front of me, and the fact you've not had a single misdemeanor violation, felony violation, traffic violation in a decade leads me to believe that you learned something from this, even if you didn't come to court. So you are going to pay that fine and you are all set. You're done. Okay?
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Hook,
Thank
be
you.
good. All right, you're all set.
I absolutely 1000% will.
All right, good deal. You're all set, ma'am.
Thank you so much. You have a great day.
We also have your treatment court. You were on bond here, and there are some violations, or allegations of violations on that matter as well. You understand that? And did you guys speak up? Miss Maudlin cannot hear that. All right, and did you, go over your advice of rights again with your attorney on that case?
Yes.
All right, you understand that on that case, you would be entitled to a hearing, and it would have to be shown by a preponderance of the evidence. That's like 51% that the violations occurred. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And knowing all of that, ma'am, how are you pleading? And you understand you could get the maximum jail time on this now, which was 93 days.
Guilty.
Okay. Do you understand
Yes.
that though? All right, to the allegation that you absconded from the recovery house on 10/29/23, how do you plead?
Guilty.
To the allegation you removed your GPS tether on 10/31/23, how do you plead?
Guilty.
That you failed to appear at the courthouse as instructed by your probation officer on November 1st, how do you plead?
Guilty.
That you failed to appear for drug testing and PVT testing on November 1st of 23, how do you plead?
Guilty.
That you absconded from probation for more than 60 days, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And that you received new charges in Inkster, Romulus, Taylor, and Westland, how do you plead?
Guilty.
All right, I'm gonna accept those pleas as well. Oh, Miss Owens, you really make me sad, you know that? I took a chance on you that I don't think many other judges would have taken. Nobody has ever taken on you. I took a chance. I tried to put you in a program to help you. You were defiant the entire time in the program. You lied the entire time in the program. There's no doubt that you need help. But the problem is, my understanding is Westland have tried to put you in recovery and you absconded from the car. I mean, you can't be trusted. You can't. And now you got yourself in big trouble. Now you've got a bunch of felonies. And it's all because of your condition. It's all because of drugs. And you had a chance to change your life. And you made a choice. You made a decision. And now you have to accept the consequences of that decision. And these are minor in comparison with what you're about to collect downtown, it sounds like. You've got how many felony cases pending now?
2.
4. Inkster, Dearborn, Romulus. These are all Third Circuit cases.
Dearborn was taken care of already.
All right. Well, I mean, JC,
I understand your.
here's what I'll tell you. You're getting your jail time. So on the larceny, she's doing 90 days. And that she has 1 day credit.
Credit, actually, that one, yes, the Coles one, she'd have 1. Actually, she'd have 8 on the Coles, Judge 9 on the Walmart.
You've already done a little bit of jail time, so I'm giving you credit for the time you've served.
Yeah, and everybody focus on.
Not on my case, not on my case. On your 15 other cases you've been sitting. You're not sitting on my case. And I'm not going to give you credit for all of the crimes you've committed or are alleged to have committed all over Wayne County. I'm not giving you credit for that. I'm giving you credit for what I have to give you credit for by law. And I don't know, she have cash bonds on those other cases, so she's still sitting on them anyway, right?
I have a personal bond and I was supposed to be released 3 years.
No. Cause you'll just run from rehab. 90 days, credit 8 days, no early release on 240549. On the probation violation case, you have 93 days, credit 9 for time served. No early release.
Those are concurrent.
I don't think I have a choice.
Thank you.
JC, when you finally wear yourself out, when you're finally at death's door from years of what you're doing, listen, when you're ready, look at me. When you're ready for help, okay? No, you're not. When you are ready though, no, you just want out of jail. That's the JC always way. JC, that's your way. Listen, when you're ready for help, you can walk into this court, and you come up to this courtroom and you say, I'm ready, and I will get you to probation, and we will find you a bed, and we will help you with resources. We will help you find a bed when you are ready. But that's going to take you walking in this building on your own volition, right?
Your Honor, I've trusted law enforcement.
I don't
They have deceived me. That's why I'm in here.
No, you're in here, JC, because you have an addiction
Yes.
to drugs and you steal to support your habit. That's why you're here. I know all about it, JC. I know you inside and out at this point.
Don't.
Listen,
You don't.
when you are ready for help, you walk into this court. And when you walk into this court, I will rush you down and we will find you a bed in a facility so that you can get the treatment that you need.
You could mark the file with medical judge. She may already be marked that way downtown, but for multiple medical conditions.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I hope I see you one day, JC, walking in this building ready for help, and anyone who enables you should know that that's what they're doing. They're not helping you, they're hurting you.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. On the one file, I said 90 days. It's a 93-day misdemeanor. So it will be 93 days credit aid.
Thank you.
All right, we're all set. Thank you. This is 240338, the People versus James Llewellyn.
And good morning, Your Honor. Matt Busick for the People. Also present in the courtroom today is the victim, Penny Hamilton. She's been very patient this morning, arrived well early so she could speak with me and gave me the background of this case. Unfortunately, defendant is not present. It's my understanding defendant does have a Third Circuit Court felony case that he is out on tether on. Mr. Fanto advised the defendant has not shown up this morning, but he believes he's on probation for that felony case. I did not have an opportunity to verify that or not.
Okay.
But Ms. Pat Hamilton, I do believe wanted to address the court. She's very concerned about this case, Your Honor, this misdemeanor case.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I spoke with the prosecutor regarding more details of the case. After 2 assaults on me.
Okay, I want to be very cautious because, ma'am,
Alleged.
the defendant's not
Alleged.
here. I know, but here, let me tell you what I have to do today,
I don't know how
okay?
to do this.
No, I appreciate that, and that's why I have to stop you, okay? Because Mr. Llewellyn's not present, and I don't want to hear any statements that could influence my judgment on this case, because I have to be impartial.
It's all
And
documented.
I understand that, but this is what I want to let you know. I'm not allowed to have like ex parte communications with either side. So it's important that we just do this correctly.
Okay.
I know that you've come to court previously. I know that you have been very patient today. I understand this is frustrating. And what I will say is I see the defendant has other bench warrants out. He also is got a lengthy criminal history. He has other bench warrants. He's not appeared today, and I'm going to issue an immediate bench warrant for his arrest.
Thank you very much.
But that's, and I don't mean any disrespect, ma'am. I have I have giant books of rules I have to follow. Okay, and I don't want to violate any of those rules. So, I'm going to issue an immediate bench warrant for his arrest. And when he is brought into custody, you will receive notification from the court and the prosecutor. Okay, but that is all I have authority to do today. I can't do anything else without him present other than show cause him or issue a bench warrant. So that's what I'm doing. I'm picking the higher option, which is going to an immediate bench warrant instead of show causing him. But those are the limitations that the law sets. Okay.
So the other 2 times he was arrested,
I
I
can't
can't talk to you about that.
you have to talk to
I'll-
Mr. Zick,
I'll-
okay?
okay.
And
I'm worried about my safety. So
I
can you give me no
understand.
contact?
I can't, he's not here. I can't do any of that, but man, he already,
He has, I can't even say that.
he already has no contact with you. There's already an order dating back to April 3rd of 2024 that he's not to have any contact with you. If there have been violations of that or alleged violations of that, that's something you need to talk to Mr. Zick about, not me directly, okay?
Okay.
All right, we're all set then.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, and thank you for your patience, okay.